the three-step process to finding the best trades and keeping your trading simple. Hello guys and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, if you want to be able to do analysis on your own and get better trades like the one you are seeing on the screen, then I would suggest that you watch this video until the end. So let's go. What are the three-step processes? So if you're trading synthetic indices, I would suggest that the three-step process involves you starting your doing analysis on the daily time frame. On this daily time frame, the purpose of the daily time frame is for you to find the liquidity areas of the market. Apart from the liquidity areas, also the daily time frame will make you be able to know the overall direction of your market price. After the daily time frame, you go to the 1 hour time frame. Now, depending on your capital, on the 1 hour time frame can also act your entry confirmation time frame. And the other purpose, the most important purpose of the 1 hour time frame is to find the shift of the market structure. Now, after the shift of the market structure, you can either go to the 15-minute entries for confirmation or just enter your trades on the 1 hour time frame alone, depending on your capital. But for the case of those guys who like to open many positions, then we go until to the 50 minutes so that we can get a clear confirmation and to minimize our stop loss. So our three-step process to find the best trades involves these only 3 time frames. So I'm going to use the trade that we taken today and show you how we were able to use the three-step process and get this trade that you are seeing on the screen right now. So let us go to crash. So this is the trade that we did take today, crash 500. Now let us start on the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, it can be seen that this price was moving in a downtrend. You can see it was moving, providing us with series of lower lows and lower highs, making this trend to be termed as a downtrend movement. So why did we enter a buy trade while the market was clearly on a downtrend movement? Because we know most of the books or websites on regarding Forex trading, they say always ride the trend. That means if the market is moving on a downtrend, then you should only enter sells, and when the market is moving on an uptrend, then you should only enter for buys. So why did we enter a buy trade while the market was moving in a downtrend? Now I want you to listen very careful, very careful on this concept. Now you have to know there are only 2 actions of price actions. For example, if the market is moving in a downtrend, then after a break of structure, the market comes to retest this broken level before praying out. This is the first action of price actions on a trending market. The second action of price action is this way. You may find the market moving in a downtrend, providing you with series of lower lows and lower highs, but on a retest, the market doesn't come to retest this broken structure, but instead goes inside a little bit. This is termed as continuation to the level of pullback before praying out. Now, what people do not know or what people fail to master is when to identify these 2 types of price actions when they occur on the market. They do not know for sure if this market will just come inside the level of pullback or to the level of breakout or to the level of a retest. Now, I want to make this clear to you. These 2 types of price actions, they can occur, especially this the second one, if after the breakout within there are liquidity areas. Now coming back to our charts right here, it can be seen after the break of this structure right here, within it there was liquidity areas. You can see the liquidity area comes to at least to at this point. So in the back of our head, we said, okay, on the daily time frame just gives us an overview of where this market is going, the overall direction of this market. So we said, okay, if this market is coming all the way up here, then we cannot just stay idle the whole day. Instead of just staying idle, we can ride this trend until it comes to this area of daily liquidity area before actually selling this price. So we said, okay, let us go to the 1 hour time frame to see if first there is a shift of market structure and how we can ride this trend until the daily liquidity area, because right now we know where this market is going. So on the 1 hour time frame right here, this is the 1 hour time frame, can be seen that the shift did occur way below right here. But unfortunately for us, since we trade many pairs, this trade bypassed us in our trading community, whose, by the way, the link can be found in the description below. So if you want to join my Telegram group, please click the link in the description below and join the group. So the shift did occur right here. This shift told us, okay, that now this market that was moving in the downtrend is shifting its bias and it's going towards the daily liquidity area. So we said, okay, since we missed all this movement right here, let us see how this price was moving. And we said for ourselves, okay, you can see beautifully higher highs and higher lows. Just a typical picture perfect uptrend market. Now, I've been telling my students, always keep your trading simple. Do not try to complicate with many sophisticated methods of trading. Just keep it simple and you will win big. So according to price action, after the break of this structure right here, we said to ourselves, this is the main question that we did ask ourselves today. Will the price, after the break of this structure, retest to this point and pray out? Or will it come inside this area before praying out? We said, okay, let us look on the liquidity areas, because we know price always moves towards an area of liquidity, because that's where the business has taken place. All right. And upon viewing this market right here, you can say, okay, we have our liquidity area inside this area right here. So we said, okay, this is our very perfect place that we can enter into this market very confidently. So for those whose capital is kind of huge, I told them you can enter this trade right away with your stop loss just below the structure. But for those guys who are trading minimum capitals of $100 or 500, I told them you have to wait for the confirmation on the 15-minute time frame, and that's how the 3-step process comes to finalize. So on the 15-minute time frame right here, we're just waiting for the break of the market structure. You can see this market that was moving in a downtrend right here. We have our lower low right here, our lower high right here, our low low right here. So after the breakout of this structure right here, and this was our entry confirmation, like, okay, the price has already broken the structure, and we viewed where is the 15-minute liquidity area is at this point. Then we entered into this trade right away with zero drawdown. You can see for yourself, guys and guys. So here the key factor is, how can you be able to identify areas of liquidity? If you have to know, or if you can identify areas of liquidity confidently, then you can say for yourself that you will be a profitable trader, and that's a sure thing. All right. So if you want to learn on your own on the concept of liquidity engineering, I have made a full video on the concept of liquidities, and the link I will provide it in the description below. But if you want a personal mentorship where I will guide you step by step, then feel free to reach out through the Telegram link in the description below also. Guys and girls, if you have any question, please feel free to write me up in the comment section, or you can just go straight to my Telegram inbox and DM me, and I will reply, or I'll try to respond as soon as possible. If you have liked this video, please subscribe to this channel.